Straight to the point, 3 beatbox tricks you can apply now to level up your beatbox. First trick, the kick and snare rolls. A powerful trick to spice up your beatbox is to turn some of your double kicks into triple kicks. Let's say I have a beat like this. You can easily turn the into which results in It is nice to make your beats sound faster. Same thing works with the PF snare. You can create a snare roll by replacing the last kick of the kick roll by a PF snare. And here you go with a bonus trick. You can apply this faster rate concept with the inward K snare or the rim shot. Turn your single K snare into a 2-stroke pattern by using the K palette snare. And your becomes a in a beat. With these 3 concepts, you can easily spice up your beatbox. The second trick to immediately level up your beatbox is using counter timing snares. Counter snares mean that the snares you put aren't on the beat, they are off beat. Let's take this drum and bass beat for example. In this pattern, you can see that the second snare is on the beat 4. I will now shift it to the 4 off beat, which results in you can alternate both rhythms, for example, and spice up the things with the drum and bass patterns that you know. This way you can do powerful breaks and rhythms. That was an example, but here's a quick exercise. Take 4 drum and bass patterns that you used to do and perform the same patterns with the shifted K snare. Let me show you 4 patterns that I'm used to do. And let me do the same patterns with the shifted snares. And I can just play around with all these patterns. Let's take another rhythm for another example. Let's shift the snare of the beat 2 to the 4th quarter beat time subdivision of the beat 1, and let's turn the beat 2 into a hi-hat. This way we have an interesting counter timing. I am going to replace the second snare by a hi-hat, and I will shift the snare this way and put a kick this way, which results in once I master the rhythm, I can play around with it and create my own vocabulary. If you like this kind of content, you can subscribe not to miss the later videos. Thank you. And the third and last trick to level up your beatbox is to try your beats with other sounds. Let's say I have this beat it has counter snares, but I can do literally the same groove with other sounds. Instead of hi-hats, I can do keys hi-hats, and instead of key snares, I can do speed snares. This way you can create much more variations to your beatbox. This is a trick I often use to find new ideas in my beatbox. Take a pattern and just change the sounds, but don't change the groove. Let me show you another example. Change the sounds. In this example, the groove is exactly the same, but the sounds that I use are not. And it creates new patterns, it extends my vocabulary, and I can do many more things now. Another example. Change the sounds. It's not super clean, but you can work on it and make it clean as you work on it. The beat is the same, the groove is the same, but the sounds are different and they cover a different area of frequencies, which is really interesting. And another example with a filler. Let's say I have this pattern. I can replace the sounds and make it more clicky, for example. The sounds aren't replaced 100% faithfully, but you got the point. The goal is to create new material with what you have. Now, if you want to go further in beatbox, I created the Beatbox training kit that you can download for free in the description, which covers different topics like the rhythm, the cleanliness of sounds, and many tips for your beatbox training sessions. I hope you enjoyed the video and see you next week.